What's up, you guys, and welcome to the channel. My name is Amanda Marie, and over here I love to discuss all things fragrance. So if you're someone that is into perfume, I would love you to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to turn on your notification bells. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a video and you don't miss out. Y'all know when y'all see the road, y'all already know I went to work today. But before I go to bed, I want to make sure that I talk to y'all about some new fragrances that I added to the collection. If you guys have not tried anything from French Avenue or Fragrance World, they're both the same company, okay? If you haven't tried anything from their collection, you are missing out. I've said it before, I'll say it again. They, in my opinion, are like top 3 when it comes to Arabic brands. They are really etching up to that #1 spot. I'm not even gonna lie, because everything, well, I ain't gonna say everything, but most of the things that I have received from them have been bangers. And I mean banger after banger after banger after, yeah, you get the point. I am here for it. So if you, I don't even want to go on that rant, but if you are okay with Arabic fragrances that smell like high-end or designer or niche, then you definitely need to be watching this video, okay? Let me talk about this first one. This first one is called Fierte Luna, okay? This is what the bottle looks like. Y'all know their bottles are going to be very interesting. They're going to be very, like, eclectic. I would describe their bottles as eclectic. Okay, very different outside of the box. Okay, now this one is very weighty, very sturdy. Again, this one is called Fierte Luna, right? And these fragrances are hot off the runway. They are brand new. I will try to find the stores online where you can purchase these fragrances. It may take me a little bit because, like I said, they hot. I will tell you the online stores that I've seen carry French Avenue and Fragrance World is going to be Fragrancebuy.ca. Get on that wait list. I'm telling you, I've got on the wait list with Fragrancebuy.ca more than once, and when I get that email notification, baby, I go straight and buy my perfume. Okay, so get on the wait list. Also, Jomashop carries their fragrances. They have quite a bit of French Avenue fragrances. Okay, also, who else? TripleTraders has a lot of French Avenue and Fragrance World fragrances. So those are the top 3 online stores that I know carry this brand. Okay, again, I will list it down below in the description if you didn't hear anything that I just said. Okay, but let's get back to Fierte Luna. Let me pull up the notes for you guys real quick, but I will tell you this fragrance is very, very similar to Naxos by Jomashop. So if you are a Naxos fan, you are going to love this. I dare say that this one is 1-to-1 to Naxos. I don't own Naxos, but I do have a little bit left in a decant that was sent to me by another perfume lover. But y'all, I will tell you, they're 1-to-1. In this fragrance, you have notes of lavender, bergamot, lemon, honey, cinnamon, cashmere, jasmine, tobacco leaf, vanilla, and tonka. So this is the Fierte Luna. I'm going to spray it here. Then I'm going to spray the OG, the Naxos, okay? And I think what turned me off from buying a bottle of Naxos was the fact that there was a lot of lavender present, and I also get a lot of lavender in the Fierte Luna as well. I'm not the biggest fan of lavender. If the lavender had been a little bit more toned down in Naxos, 9 times out of 10 I would have bought it, because it is a really beautiful, like a vanilla scent, like an ambery vanilla scent. So here is Naxos and here is Fierte Luna. Y'all, they 1-to-1. They are 1-to-1. I think the Fierte Luna has a little bit more citrus, and the Naxos has a little bit more of that ambery note, but they are one-to-one. They are the same. I actually had this particular bottle now for about a week, and I've worn it 2 days out of that week just to see if I could get past the lavender. I can get past the lavender because the dry down is so damn good. Sweet, warm, a little soft, spicy. That honey note is perfection in this fragrance, and that's a note that I struggle with from time to time. Okay, it just depends on how it's blended, but I do struggle with honey a little bit. But in here, it smells very realistic. It doesn't smell synthetic, off-putting, because sometimes honey on my skin could turn a little sour, and I don't like that. I don't like that. Let me tell you, when you put this on, nobody's gonna know. Nobody will know that you're wearing Fierte Luna unless you said you were wearing Fierte Luna. Okay, you can just lie. Tell them you're wearing Naxos, okay, if you want to. I ain't condoning lying, okay? Be honest, because who cares at the end of the day? Where would you want to wear? You spent your money on it, you love the fragrance, baby, who cares? Let me just say this: if you are a woman and you don't mind your fragrances smelling a little masculine, you don't mind lavender, you're okay with the light tobacco, like a haze, a smoky haze of tobacco, a beautiful honey and vanilla note, you will like this, because at the end of the dry down, this smells warm, cozy, and very, very sexy. So again, I give Fierte Luna a 10 out of 10. Oh, let me show you guys what the box looks like. So when you get your box, it's gonna look like this. Okay, this is what the box will look like when you get it. Now, yeah, listen, okay, hold on. I got some more fire for y'all, okay? I got some more heat. If you are a lover of, you know what, I'm gonna just hold on. I'm gonna make y'all wait for it. I'm gonna make you wait. Okay, the next one is Jomashop Fluff. Now this bottle really reminds me of the Eclair bottle, and Eclair, if y'all remember, oh, you ain't wanting to focus? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my camera, but it's like acting funny. But if y'all remember, Eclair came in a bottle just like this, and it is the like a clone of Bianco Latte. Okay, so instantly when I open the box, and let me show y'all the box, this is what it's gonna look like when you get your package. Okay, instantly when I looked at the bottle, I said, oh, this reminds me, the shape anyway, reminds me of Eclair. And I started thinking gourmand right away, okay? And then I read the name, Jomashop Fluff. I said, oh yeah, this is going to be a gourmand fragrance for sure, for sure. And when I tell you it is, okay, I'm gonna give y'all the note breakdown and see if y'all can guess what it smells like. So in the opening, I get like a zesty lemon, okay? Usually lemon can have this kind of like air freshener, home cleaner type of vibe. This is not that, okay? This is a fresh squeeze, zest, or even the peel of a lemon, okay? Very bright, definitely says summertime. After that, instantly I get marshmallow. Fluffy, sweet, decadent, creamy marshmallow. And lastly, my nose is having a hard time figuring out what it is. I had to really, girl, do a Google search, because when I tell you this is fresh off the runway, okay, hot off the runway, it ain't even cooled down and it made it to my door, okay? I had to really do my research to find the notes. My nose is thinking raspberry, but when I found the notes, it's actually strawberry. Okay, come on, marshmallow and strawberry. Yeah, but it reminds me a lot of Yum Bougie marshmallow. A lot. man, the fruity note here is just so perfect. The marshmallow note is perfection. Immediately, I give this a 10 out of 10. This is beautiful. I put it on. The longevity is there. The performance is there. It's loud, y'all. It is loud, sweet, fruity, creamy, fluffy, marshmallow and strawberry. Okay, Shimalo Fluff, I give it a 10 out of 10. Out the gate. I ain't even gotta think about it. I know y'all gonna go look for these fragrances and y'all not gonna find them right away. Give Jomashop and them about 2 weeks, okay? Give Jomashop, TripleTraders, and Fragrancebuy.ca about a good 2 weeks, and y'all should be able to get them, because I didn't even know I was getting this. I didn't even know that this was a new release. So the word is out now, so I'm sure Jomashop will be getting it very, very, very soon. So just be on the lookout for that. But those were the two from French Avenue. Thank you, French Avenue, for gifting me these fragrances. I appreciate y'all so much. I don't know what's going on. Everybody and their mama are releasing these body sprays. I think there is a market for body spray. To be honest with you, I don't know how big of a market it is though, but I don't know if an email went out or a memo or somebody sent a letter with a raven. I don't know, but everybody got the memo to put out a body spray. I think the last time I talked to y'all, I was talking about body sprays from Noise, and then prior to that, I talked to y'all about body sprays from Lake and Sky. Now I'm gonna tell y'all about 3 new body sprays from the Heretic, okay? If you guys are not familiar with the Heretic, they released a very popular fragrance called Nosferatu. I've talked about that one on my channel. They also have Dirty Hinoki, which you probably know about as well. They have Dirty Peach, Midnight Toker. Their fragrances are too good. Too good. I fell in love with them when I bought Nosferatu, which I believe is a limited edition fragrance. I don't know, it might not be limited edition anymore, but when they brought it out last year, it was limited edition, and then this year they did a relaunch of Nosferatu. I hurried up and got it. Number one, because I'm a big Dracula fan, and I knew that fragrance was gonna be out of this world, and baby, it didn't disappoint. Okay, that fragrance is not for everybody. But anyway, I digress. Per usual, these are the 3 body sprays from the Heretic. First up, we have Dirty Lemon. So we have here, let me just say, I love the bottles. Okay, this is glass. Classy. Okay, classy. Dirty Grapefruit. And then lastly, one of my favorites is Dirty Mango. I love the bottles. I really do. I really do. Can I open these? Because I'm not getting, girl, they open up. That's all I needed to know. That's all I needed to know. I am never getting rid of these bottles, okay? Once I'm done with the body spray, I'm keeping the bottles. I've been calling these body mists, but these are hair and body mists, so you can use them in your hair. I love stuff like this that I can repurpose. I'm a repurpose girl, if y'all didn't know. Like, when I get packaging like this that's nice, and girl, I will repurpose. I don't know what I will put in here, but you better believe I'm gonna find something to put in this bottle once I empty it. All of these are really going to be freshies, okay? So if you're someone who likes a light, airy, freshy type of scent, you know, maybe you're not into heavy perfumes, that's not your jam, then you will love these hair and body mists, okay? Because they're multi-purpose. You can spray them in your hair, spray it on your body. Baby, 2 in 1. You got a twofer, okay? This one is a little spicy. It opens up a little citrusy, a little spicy. It kind of reminds me of tahini. Is that what they call? You know, when you put your little sprinkle, your little spice on your little exotic fruits or whatever. I don't really mess with tahini that much, but it's very popular down here in the South. But it reminds me of that. And the mango is juicy, but the mango is not ready. Okay, it's not necessarily ripe. It's almost a little green, in my opinion. You know, when you buy mango, I don't eat mango, but I would imagine that if you bought a mango that wasn't quite ready to eat yet, you would maybe put it in the window and let the sun hit it a little bit for like a day or two, and then you're gonna eat it. Okay, that is what this gives. But I love it. I love it. It's so refreshing. It's so zesty and bright. That's how I would describe it. Dirty Lemon is very, very zesty, very refreshing, very invigorating. Okay, if you need a little pick-me-up, maybe you're gonna be going outside in this hot ass heat in this sun, and you want something that's fresh and clean. Dirty Lemon. There is some spice going on here too, okay? But I get this kind of almost like an earthy type of lemon vibe going on here. This is giving freshly squeezed lemon. It's not, it is zesty, but I'm getting freshly squeezed lemon. You know, the more I smell this, the more it reminds me of a cocktail. It reminds me of some like fancy cocktail that you buy at, you know, a rooftop hotel, poolside. You get what I'm saying? That's the vibe that I get from Dirty Lemon. Very refreshing, very clean, squeaky clean type of feel, but it's a little dirty. Okay, it's a little dirty, but I like it. You know, I like these hair and body mists because they have a little bit more character than the other body mists. The Heretic didn't play it safe with these. Let me just tell you that. They didn't. Okay, last up we have Dirty Grapefruit. You know, this is very different. I give this one a 10 out of 10. I'm gonna rank them, but Dirty Grapefruit gets a 10 out of 10. Of course, I get this bright, zesty grapefruit. It may be like a pink grapefruit. I get a bright, zesty pink grapefruit. She's not as like earthy like the other two girls. Slightly earthy, just a little bit. But you know what she has here? Rose. Very elegant, very classy. If you are a lover of rose and you like to layer, you like to do the 20 steps that the girls do, starting off with the shower, and then you go to like your body mist, and then your body lotions and your oils, and then you're wearing something rosy, this would go well with that. It really would. I think it's gorgeous. Oh, it smells so good. And I have to say, I actually like it. Surprisingly, okay, surprisingly, because you know I'm not a big fan of rose. So surprisingly that I like this. Okay, this one definitely gets a 10 out of 10. Those are the new hair and body mist from the Heretic. Okay, and from my understanding, the brands are gonna keep bringing out the hair and body mist. Is it a hair and body mist Olympics? Like, what's going on? What's really going on? I don't know. But do y'all know that Nordstrom is having their anniversary sale? And I really was hoping that they did not have anything on sale that I wanted. Well, be that as it may, they had something on sale that I wanted. Now, this is not a new release, but it is a fragrance that has been on my wish list for a while. Ever since I bought that travel set of Diptyque fragrances, I fell in love with Orpheon. I fell in love with Fleur de Peau, or Peau de Fleur. I think it's Fleur de Peau. And I also like Capital. But they had Orpheon on sale, and it came, do I even have it? Hold on. I do have it right here. So in the sale, you got a cute 1 ounce of Orpheon, and then you got a cute bottle of hand wash. I believe this is a hand wash. Oh baby, this is hand and body. Period. That's what I'm talking about. I thought it was only a hand cleansing gel, but it is a cleansing hand and body gel. Thank you. I needed that, okay? And I love this cute little 1 ounce. This is really all I need. This is all I need. I don't need a big, you know, to do. I don't need a 50 ml. I don't need 100 ml anymore, to be honest with you. I want a tiny little 1 ounce like this. And I believe this is a 1 ounce. 30 mls, 1 ounce. That's it. That's all a girl need. That's all a girl need. Y'all are very familiar with Orpheon at this point, but it's juniper berries, jasmine, powdery notes, cedar, and tonka bean. I love this. I think this is very unisex. Some may think that it would lean a little bit more masculine because of the woody notes. I'm pulling that cedar a lot, okay? It's freshly chopped cedar wood. It's very woody. It's very earthy as well, so that may be why I love it so much. I am pulling the jasmine. The jasmine is nice. That jasmine is not heady at all. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. But I already knew that because I have a 10 ml travel of this, but I love the jasmine in this one. And I do get the juniper berry. It's a little tart almost, but still fruity, if I'm making sense. The tonka bean in this one is coming off a little spicy, and then in the dry down I'm getting this beautiful soft powdery note that I feel like brings everything together and just makes it a 10 out of 10 for me. I did wear it the other day to work. I only went in with like 3 sprays. I sprayed the back of my neck and maybe my arms, maybe my wrists. I didn't go crazy, but I definitely remember spraying the back of my neck, and that's all I did because this is loud. Do you hear me? The projection is a 10 out of 10, y'all. I ain't even gonna front. But I'm so glad I picked this up. This was $115 well spent, in my opinion. Okay, but I had been wanting this, so it makes sense. And that price was right, so I couldn't pass it up. I felt like if I would have passed up on that Orpheon deal, I would be kicking myself. I would be really, really mad with myself. So, but yeah, I bought it and I have no regrets. I also picked up this. I know y'all know about this. This has been out for a while. This is Crumb Couture by Sniff. And you have a croissant accord, wild berry jam, black currant, toasted vanilla, tonka bean, and sandalwood. I haven't even opened this up yet. I got this at Ulta. And how much did I pay for this? I want to say it was like $60. Okay, but I did try it in the store because y'all know I'm not doing all that blind buying. I'm not. Okay, I just no ma'am, no ma'am. The bottle is the box is so cute. You open it up like this. Do all the boxes come like this? I can't remember. This is my second Sniff fragrance, by the way, and I pretty much smelled everything that they have available at Ulta. Okay, but you know they don't have all of the Sniff fragrances, and I'm waiting on that new release, the second release from, oh my God, I can't think of this lady's name, but she's a beautiful black woman, inspirational speaker. She's on social media. She did Heal the Way, a collab with Alex L. Maybe, okay. But anyway, she did Heal the Way. Love that one. House Down. You hear me? So I was hoping that Ulta would have brought the second release of that fragrance, and I cannot think of the name of that fragrance. Oh, wow. Oh, maybe, listen, I'm speechless. I can't even talk right. If you are a lover of gourmand fragrances, you will love this. If you are a lover of hyper-realistic notes, accords, you will love this. And the reason why I bought this is because it feels like a memory. Okay, it feels like a memory. when y'all know I'm a single mother, right? Well, my daughter's grown now. She has her own place, career, the whole nine. She's doing her thing. But when my daughter was little and money was tight, I used to make breakfast for dinner. And if you know, you know, okay? Breakfast is like one of the cheapest meals you could make, okay? And as a kid, she didn't know I was broke. She didn't know money was tight. She was just happy to be having pancakes at night. Okay, we love a good pancake, honey. And so it just kind of became like this little tradition that I started to do. She still didn't know that, oh, I'm cooking breakfast right now because I can go in with this last, you know what I'm saying, $15 that I'm trying to stretch till next week. I'm gonna go get us a box of pancakes, some bacon, some syrup, and eggs. Back then, you can spend $2-3 on a carton of eggs, okay, a dozen of eggs, okay. Back then, a dozen of eggs didn't cost you an arm and a leg like they do now. But when I smelled this, I said, oh my God, it reminds me of breakfast food. I get that flaky croissant, very hyper realistic, that flaky croissant. It smells, to some people it may come out smelling a little doughy, but for me, I get some bread flakes, some bread crumbs. That's what I get. I get the jam, baby, and we love a good jelly, okay? A lot of y'all call it jam. Down here in the South, baby, we call it jelly. Okay, because jam don't shake like that. But that jelly, and we love strawberry jelly, and we love peach jelly with our toast, okay? Because, you know, I had $20. We wasn't buying crescents, okay? We was buying loaves of bread and putting that stuff in the toaster. It just really took me back. And smelling it at Ulta, when I smelled it in Ulta, it was my very, very first time smelling it. And I said, wow, I was instantly taken back. I said, oh, I gotta get this. And guess what, y'all? It was the last one, and I had to get it. I had to get it, baby. I had to get it. I did. I couldn't let it slip through my hands. You feel me? I would have been sick, because you know it would have took Ulta, girl, 40 days and 40 nights to get it back in the store. So I went on ahead and snatched her up, okay? And I have no regrets. This is good. And you know what? I bet you that candle is hitting. Oh, I know that candle right. I know it's right. Smelling this makes me want to get the candle. For real. Like, I really, really do. But I love this. This is really cutesy. I do. I love it a lot. I don't even know why I'm putting it back in the box, girl, because, yeah, we're going to be wearing that. Are there any others? Are there any others that I want to talk to y'all about? I don't even know how much time is left on this camera. I think we're going to cut the video off here because I have some more newness coming up. And let me just give y'all a sneak peek preview on what I'm going to be talking about, okay? They're from French Avenue. French Avenue got their foot on the gas. Y'all, let me just hold up the bottle. I ain't even going to tell you. I'm going to let you guess. Guess what you think this smells like. Put it down below in the comments, okay? They did not come to play. Yeah, put it down below in the comments. Also, let me know if you're buying anything from the Nordstrom anniversary sale. And if y'all have this, let me know what y'all think. If y'all have Crumb Couture, which I'm sure y'all do, let me know what y'all think down in the comments. If you're a lover of fragrance, are you building a collection? You want to know more about fragrances? Are you just loving my vibe over here? I would love for you to hit the subscribe button. Let's be friends, okay? Turn on your notification bells. That way you don't miss out on any videos that I upload. Just slide that little toggle thing over and your bell will be activated. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you had a pleasant day, and I hope you were smelling good doing it. I will see you in the next video.